Should you write a certification exam and become certified in order to get a job as a business analyst? That's what we're going to look at in today's video. My name is Olumide Adeleye. Don't go away. Yes, you want to be a business analyst, you would like to get a job as a business analyst. Should you start by writing a certification exam and getting certified? Before I go into that, let me quickly say that I talk about your career, particularly in tech, and your education as well. And if that sounds like content that you're interested in, make sure that you click on that subscribe button and you turn on notifications so that you can get to know whenever I post a new video. Thank you for doing so. So, to people who are trying to get started and to get jobs as business analysts, how useful really is a certification? Let me begin by answering the first question, which is, do you need a certification to get a job? Not really. My answer to that question would be no. I believe that you can get a job as a business analyst without getting certified. As a matter of fact, I believe that what employers are looking for is really your ability to show that you understand what it means to be a business analyst and that you have the necessary skills. So they are more interested in your ability to display those skills and to show that you can use them in a workplace. At entry level, of course, there's a limit to the expectations, but even then, they want to see some familiarity with the tools. They want to see what software you can use. They want to see what techniques you can employ. And so those are the things that are, in my opinion, more important to an employer, not really the certifications that you bring to the table. So to answer that question of must you get certified in order to get a job as a business analyst? My answer to that would be no. But then there's another part to that question, which is, should you get certified? Is it a good idea? My answer to that would be yes, and here are my reasons. So first of all, getting certified helps you to cover a curriculum. It helps you to broaden your knowledge. And it is particularly good for breadth, maybe not depth, depending on the kind of certification and the level of the certification, but it is very good for breadth. So you can be sure that you've covered specific modules and you know about specific things and you understand certain terminologies. And then it can also be good to help you know what to take out, what to eliminate. So for example, I run a BCS center. BCS is the British Computer Society, and we train people for the BCS exams. And one thing I can tell you about those exams is that they help you to know what things are not the answer. So they are structured in such a way that you have certain questions and you need to pick what is not the answer. You need to know what is not the option. That can be very useful in the place of work because you're able to quickly eliminate options that are not what you need to use at that point in time. And that is really useful in the business analysis world. You need to be able to make decisions quickly. You need to be able to pick out what you want to do and know exactly what you want to do part time. So, is it useful? Yes, it is useful for breadth. It helps you to have breadth. Secondly, getting certified is useful for helping to make your CV stand out. So look at it this way. An employer has very many CVs to look at. There are many people who are possibly applying for the same positions, and this can be the case even more when it is an entry-level position. So you want to stand out. You want to show that you have something that some other person doesn't have. A very helpful way of showing that is having an extra certification, particularly if it is a relevant certification. So if you can show that you have an entry-level certification in business analysis, it might help you to at least get shortlisted, and then you have to deliver at the interview. Okay, so I'm not going to say that the certification is what is going to help you deliver at the interview. It doesn't work that way. It's your real knowledge, it's your skill set that you need for that, but the certification might be helpful for getting you into that interview in the first case, when enhancing your CV. And then another benefit of getting certified is that ultimately, the more of those certifications you do, particularly if they're the relevant ones, the more depth you have in the subject matter. So let me give you an example. It's possible that you're good at gathering requirements, but you are poor at modeling those requirements. One thing that getting certified helps you to do is that the more you have to prepare for a certification, you would need to learn the ropes of some of the other things that you normally would have ignored. So that can be very good. The truth is that even in the place of work, even for people who are already working, there's a tendency to focus more on one part of the work, especially depending on what your particular organization requires at that point in time. So you might find yourself doing more of one thing and not knowing anything about some of the other things. But when you have to get certified, then you have to get trained and you have to learn about some of the other things and ultimately become very good at them as well, depending on the level of the certification. So, in summary, should you get certified if you're looking for a job as a business analyst? I would say that it's not compulsory. It is not the certification that is ultimately going to get you the job, but it might get you a foot in the door. It might help to make your CV stand out, and it might help to give you some breadth. Plus, if you do more certifications in that line, you might ultimately also have depth. So I think that if you consider the benefits, the certifications can be very helpful, even though I wouldn't say that they are the deciding factors for most employers. If you're looking to get trained and certified as a business analyst, well, you might want to click on the link in the description box. We train people at Swim Institute, and we've got something called Global Course, which essentially is to train people wherever you are in the world and get you certified, get you those certifications that are well accepted by employers all over the world. We are a center for BCS, the Chartered Institute for IT, which is also known as the British Computer Society. And so we run their programs and we're able to administer their exams as well, so that you can also get certified by them. We run exams for the Foundation Certificate in Business Analysis, the Practitioner Certificate in Business Analysis Practice, the Practitioner Certificate in Modeling Business Processes, the Practitioner Certificate in requirements engineering, and many more. So head over to our website globalquals.com and check out the information for how you can do that. And let me also say that it's cheaper than what you're going to find if you're trying to do the trainings or the certifications in the West, even though it's the very same certification. So thank you for watching. Click on that subscribe button if you've not already done so, and make sure that you look out for my very next video. Bye.